Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Linda Nichole, and for those of you that have been around for a while, I'm sure you will notice that I haven't been uploading any new content lately, and there is a big reason why. The biggest reason is because I moved recently and I don't have really a good space to ever film or the privacy to do so. Even at the moment, I have had to climb a mountain basically to have 5 minutes alone in my own bedroom to film a video. So, hopefully, when things are a little bit different as far as the living situation, I will have more room, more privacy, and I will be able to find more time in my busy schedule to make that happen. So today, as I am filming this video, it is Mother's Day, and I decided to spoil myself a little bit, and I got my nails done, and I got my toes painted to match, which I'm not going to show my feet right now because doing this is just not, it's not really very realistic. I don't have a nice setup where I can do a whole body shot if needed, but hopefully that day will come. So anyway, I'm not sure what day this video will be uploaded, but happy Mother's Day to all the mamas watching, and for those of you that are not mothers, I still hope you enjoyed celebrating Mother's Day with your special people, whether it's your grandmother or your mom or your aunt or mother-in-law, whoever you have that is special in your life, because I know a lot of us have moms that are far away or in heaven or just not in our lives to celebrate with. So, with that being said, before you leave, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It will be the very first link right down below. Big red square that says subscribe. And for those of you who haven't seen in my last few videos, once I do hit 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway that will total about $100 of free goodies, and that winner will be picked at random. You just have to be subscribed to my channel. So with that being said, today's video is going to be my empties. So I have the pink bin back. I'm sure you remember this little bin making a feature in my shits and hits video, which I will be doing another one of those very soon, hopefully. But I have a bunch of empties, and I'm going to talk about if I liked the product, if I didn't like the product, and would I repurchase it again. So if you have any of these products, if you use them, if you are thinking about buying them, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and yeah, we can just conversate about these specific products. So anyway, without further ado, let's just jump right in. And pulling out of the empty bin is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. Now I bought this before they came out with the newer versions of this. I think they have a matte and dewy type setting spray. I think they repackaged how it looked maybe, and then they have a couple of different primers from this Photo Focus line as well, but I used it all up. It is a small bottle, but it's 1.2 ounces. So, I'm sorry, 1.52 ounces. So, it's a little bit over an ounce. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was there. Would I repurchase it again? Sure. Because I do carry around a smaller makeup bag with some of my on-the-go products for little emergencies, things like that. And it's a decent size. You could easily pack this in your purse without it taking up too much room. Now the strange thing is you can see here that the plastic part, the wrapper that comes on products to prove that they have not been opened, already tampered with, that kind of situation is still stuck on the top part of it. I can peel it off if need be, but if you can see right there, there is a crack right here, and I did not realize that until after I bought this from Walgreens. I think I got it home, I was excited, and then there was a giant crack in the top of my cap. Thankfully it did not break all the way and ruin, the safety of the setting spray from like leaking out and like spraying while it was in a makeup bag, but it had a nice fine mist and would just spray, and I liked it, so I think I would repurchase it even though I didn't love it or hate it. It was just somewhere in the middle. Next, this was given to me. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. So it's a smaller bottle. I don't know what size bottles these come in off the top of my head, but I did look on their website to see about repurchasing because I am not gonna lie, I loved this. And there was another facial oil that I believe was recommended to be paired with this, which I still have a tiny bit left, but I don't have that bottle here. I have it at my grandmother's house because I get ready there in the mornings for work sometimes, and they are supposed to be paired together, and I use these up because they are great. And the best part is they really wear well under makeup. A lot of serums and moisturizers that are for daytime wear don't always look great under makeup. Sometimes they don't absorb really well, and then your makeup looks a little bit greasy going on, and sometimes things take forever to absorb into your skin, and you need to just wash your face, put your moisturizers and your serums and your oils on for the daytime, and then 3 to 5 minutes later you need to get started on your makeup. And some of us just do not have hours to wait for that stuff to soak in. This stuff was great, so yes, I will absolutely repurchase this. I know you can go to either Sephora, I believe Sephora carries this, and I know the actual website of this company will show you the pricing of this, so I would definitely highly recommend this product. Next is another setting spray. This is one of the very first setting sprays I think I ever bought when I first started really getting into, no, okay, I'm lying. This is not the first setting spray I ever bought, but it's the first setting spray I ever used because I wasn't always into setting spray or understood exactly what the purpose of it was. I know. Can you believe it? This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set. It's a makeup extender and setting spray. I love this. I don't know why I haven't repurchased it yet. I think I always just forget because I always want to try new stuff, but I like it. It had a nice fine mist. Oh, there's still like a little teeny bit coming out, but whatever. It doesn't have a sticky feel to it. It felt really nice, and I swear it made my makeup last longer than any other setting spray I have used. I haven't used a lot of high-end setting sprays, the things that are a little bit more expensive that you would only find at Sephora or Ulta, but I do really like this for a nice affordable drugstore setting spray. So this I would recommend 100%. And next, alright, this is a hair product, and for those of you who do not know, I am a hairstylist, so I do get the benefit of trying almost all types of hair products, shampoos, conditioners, styling treatments, deep conditioners, different types of hair chemicals that are popular and on the market. Absolutely. It's a 10 Miracle Hair Mask. Now, I have already repurchased this since I've started using it, probably like, I don't know, 10 or 15 times. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it like so expensive that it's going to break your bank? No. But it is up there in price. Even when going to the beauty supply store that only licensed cosmetologists can shop at, which would include myself. It's still a little bit of a pricey product, but it is worth every penny in my opinion. This is a great product to use for a nice deep conditioning situation. So if you put some on your hair, you could put on your hair dry if your hair is extremely dry, because when your hair is wet and holding lots of water, your hair is not as porous, meaning it's not going to absorb. Just like a wet sponge, it kind of stops holding water after a while. The hair works the same way. You need to make sure you always try to towel blot your hair, put a good conditioner on, and let it be. But you could use something good like this. Put a plastic hair net over it, hair mat, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, the little plastic things like the lunch ladies wear. Anyway, put one of those on and leave it on for like 20 or 30 minutes if you need to, and then rinse, and your hair will be in good condition. Yes, I would definitely repurchase this. I already have tons of times, but it's in my empties. Next up, this was given to me by my aunt, I believe, and she also works at a salon. She is a massage therapist, and there are quite a few estheticians that she works close with. So sometimes she gets products given to her, and sometimes she will hand them to me. This is the Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford. This is a firming chest and neck cream. So this is to be put on the neck down to the décolleté area, and I didn't mind it, but I didn't see amazing results. I think if I may have used this for, a longer period of time than just what this little, 0.5 ounce tube gave me, and I probably would have like there's a little, if I rub it onto my hand, it's like nice and creamy. Doesn't have a bad smell or anything. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't smell too perfumey in case you have sensitive skin like myself. It's not a bad product, but would I repurchase it? Probably not. If someone gave it to me, I would use it again, but it wasn't a favorite of mine. Next up, I have a mask that I used. This is a face mask, which I will say I am a lover of a sheet mask, which I know this is a Korean beauty trend, which I love. I am all about them. I have like a stockpile of masks like these, and I use them at least once a week because it's just something that I think is great to throw into your skincare routine. Even if I don't use a mask like this, I will use a cream mask or a peel off mask, something that I need depending on what type of condition my skin is in, whether I'm having breakouts, whether my skin is just really dull looking, whether my skin is just very dehydrated, or very rarely will it be, but if my skin is ever oily, sometimes in the summertime if I'm sweating a lot and I'm outside for a long period of time, my skin will start to produce a couple, pimples due to the oil and sweat. We all kind of deal with that stuff. So I will use the skincare needed for what my face is doing at the moment. But this was a 3-step facial kit. The brand is, I think it's Epielle. It's Epielle. And I bought 2 or 3 of these, and this was supposed to be a moisturizing 3-step treatment. First, there was a small little square about this big, and there was a cleanser, and then there was a mask, and then here was a moisturizing serum. So you would use all 3 of these products just with your nightly skincare routine, because obviously you don't want to use a mask and a nice moisturizing serum and then put makeup over top of all of that stuff. That's just my opinion. I know some people might do a mask before putting makeup on and going to work or going out. But for me personally, I think it's best to treat the skin and keep your face bare for the rest of the evening. Would I buy this particular mask again? I wasn't wowed by it, so no, I probably won't repurchase it. But I will always try a new sheet mask, no matter who makes it or what the case is. Okay, no, I'm lying. Not no matter who makes it. If I read the ingredients and there's something horrible in that ingredient list, I'm going to just not purchase it. But with that being said, yeah, it was okay, but I'll be okay if I don't get another one. All right, this product here is the ID Bare Minerals Bare Vitamin Skin River Upper, which is a facial primer. I have had this forever, ever, ever in a day. And of course, just like setting sprays, I used to not feel like I needed to use a facial primer. But when I was I'll say about from 16 to 20, I had horrible, horrible, horrible acne. And I have spoken about this before. I do still suffer from adult acne, but I do know how to take care of my skin a lot better now compared to when I was 17 or 18 and I had no idea what I was doing. I would go to the store and buy a harsh acne clearing facial wash and use that and nothing else, and I had no idea what I was doing. And my mother is not big into beauty, skincare, hair, things like that, so it's not like she was able to help me with any advice on how to properly care for my skin. So I was kind of on my own, and then I got into the world of YouTube beauty influencers, becoming a cosmetologist, meeting people that were estheticians and who knew the true meaning of caring for your skin and your body in the way that it would affect your skin, eating healthy, drinking lots of water, things like that. So the only foundation I was ever able to wear for years without causing breakouts was Bare Minerals. So I used it for years and years and years. And I still have a lot of their products. I love their products, but I have kind of strayed away from the mineral makeup craze because I don't necessarily need it anymore. But if I have a horrible breakout that I can't seem to get rid of quickly, I will go back to the mineral makeup because it's so gentle on my skin and it does not clog my pores the way that a lot of other heavier foundations do. So I did finish this up. I fell back in love with it recently, and it's empty, but I would absolutely repurchase this because it can be worn under liquid or cream foundations, not just the powder Bare Minerals foundation. Alright, up next, I only have the box because I did throw away on accident the jar that this came in. I was introduced to the H2O skincare line about 2 years ago, and I fell in love. And every time I see a new product that I'm like, oh, I can't live without that, I'm gonna grab it. I love, love, love this. And this was the Face Oasis Hydrating Treatment. And it was like a gel moisturizer. Someone bought this for me as a gift after I was given a sample of it, and I loved it so much. This friend of mine, actually a boyfriend at the time, he went back to the store, very sweet, surprised me with this gift. It was a whole gift set that he got me, but this is what I wanted the most, and he made sure I had it, and I loved it. As you can see, this is the size of the box on the inside. Let me see how many. It was 1.7 ounces of the moisturizer. So I saved the box for this video, but I accidentally threw away the container. So yes, I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. I actually just bought a very similar product to this. Maybe it's the same thing, and I just have newer packaging. I'll be right back. okay, maybe I do have the same exact product because this is the old box. The old jar was metal lid, glass container. So this here is also the H2O Face Oasis. That's exactly what it says. So hydrating treatment, hydrating treatment. So yeah, I believe this is the same exact product. I believe that they just repackaged, which would make sense as to why the last time I went to Kohl's, which I know that this product is sold there, there was a lot of the products on clearance. They were getting rid of everything, and I was like, oh my God, if they discontinue, then I'm going to be so upset. So I grabbed a lot of products, and I believe what happened was just they were revamping the packaging, because I have some more products that have like the newer packaging like this, and then some older products that have older packaging, which will bring me to this, which I also loved as well. This is also one of the H2O products. This is the Sea Results Oil Infused Renewing Serum. So let's see if there's any left in here. A little bit. Okay, it's like a little dot that I can get out, but it's like these products are so lightweight and they're so amazing. I think they would be great for people with oily skin or dry skin, combination skin, because they're not very heavy, but they are very moisturizing. They're not greasy, and I love these products. So this, would I repurchase again? Yes, I sure would. I absolutely would. Next up, I'm not completely out of this product, but I'm to like the very end of it. So I'm putting this in here because I'll be probably getting rid of the bottle soon. This is the L'Oreal Paris Hydrogenesis Normal to Dry Skin Moisturizer. And I believe this has hyaluronic acid in it. And once I discovered hyaluronic acid, this is the product here. Let me get that glare away for you. There we go. Has a nice little pump here, and this smell, oh my God, I love the smell. It's not a strong perfumey smell. It's like a clean, fresh smell, something that is nice and soothing, and just it feels good to like rub it on your skin. It has a really lightweight, almost gel-like moisturizing feeling. But they do make this product for like oily to normal and then dry to very dry skin, and I do have dry, dehydrated skin with acne, so it's like a combination of just like a hot mess. So yes, I do take very good care of my skin when I can, and I'm obsessed with skincare. So would I repurchase this? Yes. Like, I might not repurchase it right away because I do have a lot of other products that I think I need to kind of use up first before I buy another one of these. But I do love this enough that I would recommend it to a friend. I would recommend it to you, and I just love it. So that's that. Next up is this Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. I started using this a couple of months ago just to kind of help save time in the shower, and for years and years I only ever used Jergens lotion because I have dry skin throughout my whole body. I have eczema, which I have suffered with since I was very young, and my son also unfortunately inherited my eczema, and he has it a lot worse than me. So we use amazing non-scented, usually medicated type moisturizers, and I started using Nivea products, which I will say I absolutely love. This bottle's empty, and I have repurchased this type of product about like 5 or 6 times because it's so easy. You finish up in the shower, you put this over your wet skin. You are supposed to rinse off, but I don't rinse off. It doesn't leave me sticky, it doesn't leave me feeling gross, and then you take your towel and just blot yourself off, and like you're good to go. I will use some coconut oil or a thicker moisturizer on some areas like my elbows, my feet, certain areas that I need a little extra moisture on, but otherwise I love this. product so much. I've bought it several times, and for those of you with really dry skin, or if you just need to moisturize but you don't have a lot of time to do so after you get out of the shower, like, this is a winner for me, and it might be a winner for you too, so check it out. Next up, this is a Lumine Vitamin C Beauty Drops. So I discovered this brand here. Can you see that? Can you see it? Okay, yeah, I discovered this brand here about, like, I don't know, maybe 8 months ago. I got 1 or 2 products on clearance from CVS, and I just fell in love, and now I will buy these products at full price because they are worth every penny. Now, these were these little capsules, and inside it was a small cream that was about, I don't know, like a little pea size, just enough to like cover the face area. They were vitamin C skincare drops, and I really liked them. It came with 28 of them. You were supposed to use them for 28 days and see a nice, good difference. Would I repurchase these? Probably not, to be honest, just because even though the product worked well, I think for only 28 small capsules, I wasn't getting enough product per capsule, and I like to cover the neck and the face, which you were supposed to according to the product instructions, but there was not enough product to cover the face and the neck area. The product worked great, and I would say some of you may love it. I have nothing bad to say about it, but for me, I probably would not repurchase this exact product. But I do understand that true vitamin C will lose its potency once it is opened. That is why a lot of the products come packaged that way, or come in small vials, or come in very small containers that last only 2 to 3 months before they expire. I understand that completely, but for me, this just wasn't my favorite product. Next up is one of my favorite lip balms. I have maybe 1 or 2 more uses out of it, and then I desperately need to buy another one. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Treatment with hyaluronic acid. Once again, once I discover hyaluronic acid and exactly what it can do for moisturizing and plumping, it makes your lips look so fresh and beautiful, and it has this nice creamy nude but clear tint, so it just makes your lips look healthy and beautiful, and I love it. So I've used I'll show you what I used. So as you can see, just like around the rim here, there's like a little bit of product like left there, but I love it. I mean, these usually retail for about like $9.99, so it's a little bit more than what I normally would pay for like a lip balm just to throw in the purse, but I love it and it's worth it, but it's still pretty affordable, you know. Next up, we've got the Physicians Formula Insta-Ready Setting Spray. I've got a lot of setting sprays in here, but once I discovered setting sprays, I was willing to try any and every brand to see what my favorite was. I have repurchased this only because I found 1 bottle on clearance. That was the second bottle that I repurchased because it was on clearance, and I just was like, hey, it's a setting spray that works decent, so whatever. I can't say like the pump is like my favorite. See, there's a little bit left in there, and it's sometimes it sprays good, but sometimes like right in the middle there's like a nice like hard drop or 2 that will like hit you right in the face, and I'm just like, nah, all about that. I don't like it. So would I repurchase it continuously? No, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. There's better stuff out there for cheaper, so, or at least the same price, so it's not something I'm going to repurchase. Next, we have the L'Oreal Paris Age Perfection Hydra Nutrient Advanced Skin Repair. This is a serum, and Now, does this have an SPF in it? I don't remember. But anyways, I've already repurchased this. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know why I haven't been using it lately. It smells really good. But this was one of the very first serums that I ever actually started to use. And I have used a lot of the L'Oreal Age Perfection like products, stuff that is meant for older, more mature skin, which I don't have, but I'm kind of stuck in the place where I'm slowly approaching 30. I will be 29 this October. So I am very conscious now of using anti-aging products because I want to slow down the wrinkles that are inevitable. Yes, I use sunscreen on my face every single day from here to the forehead. Sunscreen, yes, I use it. But I'm also still struggling with some acne, so it's very hard to balance out the, anti-aging but then acne at the same time, which I know a lot of women and men in my age range, were kind of there. So if I find a product in both categories that I love, I'm going to use it, and I will kind of mix them together to create the concoction that my skin needs. But yes, this product here, I would recommend it, and I have already repurchased it. Only a couple more things left, and then we're done. Alrighty. Mary Kay. This is the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. As you can see, the bottle is empty. This stuff is great. Like, this stuff really, really, really works great. I don't know if the packaging still looks the same from the time that I bought it, because I know Mary Kay kind of revamps their stuff like every couple years, and the writing's already like coming off of it, but this stuff works. It really does. It's great. I personally like a pad or like the Almay eraser sticks, which is like a Q-tip that you pop and you can get really close to the eye. But for something like this where you would put onto a cotton ball or a cotton round and then wipe around the eye area, it's gentle, it is non-greasy, it removes the product really well. So I like it. I would repurchase. I would recommend it. I probably won't repurchase because I have tons of eye makeup removers that I just have to get through because, well, yeah, I just have to get through them. So that's that. We have a Clinique product next. This is the Clinique Redness Solution Daily Relief Cream. I bought this a while ago when I was suffering from acne and tons of redness on the face. And I know that this product is supposed to be great for men and women with rosacea or other issues, but you can see there's still a little bit of product in there, but it's like so old and it's gotten like kind of crusty, but it does have like a green hue to it, so I know it's supposed to help moisturize but like tone down the redness. I mean, it smells like a basic Clinique product, but this didn't really work for me. I probably would not repurchase it for myself. And that doesn't mean it doesn't work good, but it just wasn't the right product for me. I bought it when I probably didn't know too much about the whole entire line of cleaning products and what would have worked best for me, but I bought it in a set of other products and I thought that's great. Redness relief. I have red skin because of my acne, and this was not for me. So the little bit that's left in there, I know it's expired, but it's also on bye. Two products left. I've got a Tarte eyeshadow primer, which I bought the beautiful jewelry, just like it's a jewelry chest with eyeshadows and some blushes, some of the Amazonian clay blushes at the bottom. I've had it for so long and it is freaking beautiful. I don't remember where. I know I packed it away, but I don't remember where exactly it's at right now. But it came with one of the Lights Camera Lashes mascara minis, and then it came with this primer. And I can't say I'm really big into using like eyeshadow primer. I mean, mascara primers. Of course, it was just like a white little thing, primer like most of them are. I'm not that big into them, mostly because I feel like once you put the white on your lashes, you can't always 100% cover the white primer with the black, blue, brown, whatever shade you're using, um, mascara. So it's just so hard, and I'm just not a big fan. It's not for me, and I would probably not worry about repurchasing it. Now this product, I believe I featured this in the What's in My Makeup bag, but this is the Soap and Glory Archery 2-in-1 brow pencil and um, brow gel. So brow gel on this end, which are still a little bit left, but I'm not going to carry this around just for that. The shade is called Love is Blonde, and it was a triangular tip pencil here, which I love. And I actually did go to repurchase this product, but my luck would have it, they were out of it at the time. So I didn't repurchase. I bought some more brow products, and I'm pretty happy with the pencils I'm using now. So I think I will use those up, and then when the time comes for me to actually purchase another brow pencil, this will be the one I go back to, because yes, I loved it. So yeah, that is it for my empties right now. And when I have another stack of empties, I will definitely make another video and show you guys what I've used and what I will repurchase and what I will just continue to like not repurchase. You know what I mean. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching with me and hanging out with me while I went through this video. And I do once again apologize for being absent from my channel for so long. Hopefully I will be able to make a sit down and talk with me kind of video so I can explain the craziness of my life lately, and hopefully when I have more room to film, I will be able to do so and explain to you that whole situation as to why I will be getting more room to film in. So yes, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart once again for being here. Please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up because you know you loved it. And make sure you subscribe and leave me some comments, good, bad, whatever you want to say. Even if you want me to just like hop on over to your channel and check you out, because I love meeting new people on YouTube. So yeah, I'll do that. Nothing else really left to say, I don't think. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye.